Good morning friends, my name is Suresh Babu and I am here to share with you how to lead a happy married life. This video is exclusively for married couple, but in general for each and everyone. Generally what we are thinking that if a marriage has to become a successful happy marriage, wife and husband are supposed to understand with each other and adjust with each other. But how much adjustment they are supposed to do it? How much sacrifice they are supposed to do it? Suppose if wife likes tea and husbands like coffee, is husband supposed to sacrifice throughout his life for getting coffee? His wife has to sacrifice throughout our life, sacrificing tea? Is this really going to make their life, marriage life, most happy and successful? It is not that way. If the marriage is supposed to become a successful and happy marriage, what they are supposed to do is, a wife and husband are supposed to understand the differences between them and respecting those differences that makes their marriage life most successful. It is not the adjustment. It is understanding the differences between them and respecting those differences. Male and female, or wife and husband, they are not identical. They are not same, but they are equal in all respects. But they are not identical. Their habits, their likes, their dislikes, their attitudes, each and everything is different because they are born and brought up in different atmospheres and conditions. Then brain wiring, the hormones what they flow inside their body, it is a difference. They are not identical, they are not same, but they are equal. Lot of differences are there between wife and husband, between male and female. If you are able to understand those differences, then you can make your life more successful. You can make your life more happy. Let us try to see what are the different differences are there. What are the similarities? What are the dissimilarities? What they have? Any person's attitude depends on three factors. That's called triple E principle. That's environment, experience and education. These three are different for different people. That's why they cannot become identical or same. Now let us see what are the differences between male and female or wife and husband. First, let us try to see the different sensual skills, sensory skills. Let us take for example, vision. If you take for females, their peripheral vision, peripheral vision is exceptional. Whereas if you take males, their directional vision is awesome and excellent. From the evolvement of humans, that time what happened? Males are supposed to go outside, kill the animals and bring the animals to the house. That's only their role. Because to kill the animals, they are supposed to take care of what are the dangers that may come from the animals, what are the danger may come from the enemies. So that's why their directional eye vision is powerful. Whereas if we take females, their peripheral vision is awesome and excellent because what happens is she has to take care of children and she has to take care of husband. She has to take care of the house. She has to take care of the surrounding people. She has to able to identify the subtle, the minute changes in the body of the children, the behavior of the children or husband, so that she can able to identify their problems, can able to help them. For this reason, her peripheral vision is far better than male. If you take the sensory, smelling capability of a female, pheromones which will be released from the human body, she can only able to identify that smell, nobody else. That is her capability of smelling. Take the taste. You know, all of you, most of the food tasting companies employ females because of their exceptional tasting capabilities. Take touch. Females are more touchy. Their skin is 1/10 thinner than males. Male skin is thicker. Female's skin is very thin. It's 1/10. That's the reason they will use umbrellas if they are going outside. It's not for any other fashion purpose. It is to safeguard their skin. It's very, very sensitive compared to male skin. Like this, if you take, for example, a listening capability. A female can able to listen nearby sounds, whereas a male can able to listen far away sounds. That is the reason during the night times, if they get up, female can able to get up immediately, but whereas male cannot able to get up. Because he cannot able to listen nearby sounds, whereas female can able to listen nearby sounds. But what happens if you are not able to understand these differences? What happens? Female will try to blame the male, saying that you are not worrying about the children, you are not taking care of the family. It's not that way. Try to see the differences between male and female. Then respect those differences. That makes your life more happy. These are the different physical differences. Let us try to see the other differences. Particularly communication, talking and listening capabilities. It's totally different for both male and female, wife and husband. A female has to talk around 21,000 of words. That may be physical, that may be mental ideas. That is a requirement, 21,000 words. If you take males, their requirement is hardly 7,000. Take the scenario. Husband or a male, he will go to office. There his requirement of 7,000 words will be fulfilled somehow. But what happens to female, a wife? At 21,000, how she can able to fulfill her requirement? See what is happening, she is going for a job. Somehow some of the quantity will be kept fulfilled. But if she is not going for a job, then what is the scenario? You check it, you see. Earlier at least we used to have combined families, joint families. If husband is not there, so many people will be there to talk. Her requirement somehow she is able to fulfill. But nowadays no joint families. And children, if she is trying to talk children, male child cannot talk much because it is not, he is not doing it, he is doing it voluntarily. It is his incapability. Males cannot good at communication. But children are also not useful much. Then whom she can talk? Nowadays we are not talking even neighbors also. Because if we talk, we don't know what will happen. That's the reason we have stopped talking to our neighbors also. Then with whom she can able to share these 21,000 words. That's the reason she will wait for the husband in the evenings. But his quota will be over in the office and outside. Once he comes to the home, he will be totally innervated. His energy will be lost. He is not interested to talk or to listen also. But she wants to talk very badly. She wants somebody who has to listen. But because he is not in a position to listen, what she will do? She will try to complain. You are not taking care of me like how you used to take care of earlier. Even you are not ready to listen what I am trying to say. It's not that way. His requirement is already fulfilled outside. He is in a position not able to talk further, not able to listen further also. What they are supposed to do is, husband is supposed to understand her requirement, somehow able to help her to fulfill her requirement to a certain extent. And at the same time, a wife has supposed to understand what is his capability, and try to fulfill a requirement in a different way. She can able to call her friends through phone. She can able to call her parents, particularly mother. She can able to talk more and more. She can able to fulfill a requirement of daily quota. See, for example, take telephone. Telephone is meant for males is only to communicate, but whereas for females, telephone is a different. Telephone meant for them to maintain relationships, to get better rapport with the friends, relatives, kith and kin. It's a totally different purpose for both and female. It's totally different. It's a bondage for them. Whereas for males, a telephone means is only an instrument for a communication purpose. Take TV, for example. If a male is watching a TV, if any ad comes, he will immediately switch over channels. But whereas female, it's not like that. For her, both ads and serials or any other TV programs are same. Because she has to listen more, she has to talk more. That is the difference. Like this, so many differences are there between male and female. If you are able to understand those differences, and if you are able to respect those differences, definitely we can make our life most happy, particularly couples. We all know very well. Yes, we have to sacrifice to the certain extent. But sacrifice is not the only criteria to make our life most beautiful. You have to understand the differences and respect those differences. Generally what happens, small things only will lead to big arguments. Generally what we are supposed to do is small things. Give the freedom to follow their likes and dislikes. But there are certain issues where wife and husband are supposed to have an agreement, mutual understanding. A big issues like purchasing a house. That kind of things. Take a decision on mutual agreement. But small things, try to give a freedom. Then definitely you can able to make your life most beautiful. Males are single task, whereas females are multitask. He can able to concentrate at any point of time on one work. He cannot able to concentrate on more works. But whereas female can do so many things at the same time. She can able to watch TV. She can able to cook the food. She can able to talk over to friends or relatives. At the same time, she can make the children to study also. Such a beautiful, fabulous capabilities she has. She is a multitasker, whereas a male is a single, monotasker. Generally what we feel, females will complain that you are not listening what I am telling. It's not that way. When he is engrossed in some work, he cannot able to listen to other things. That is his problem. If any problem comes, what male reaction, what female reaction, you try to see it. If any problem comes, male will not talk to anybody. What he will do? He silently sit. He will detach from the people till he get the solution. Once he get the solution, he will talk to the people normally. But what female will do? What wife will do? She will not do that way. For her, getting the solution is the secondary priority. For her, sharing this information to friends, to relatives, is the primary priority. That's why she will keep talking about this problem. She will keep talking. But if problem comes to male or husband, she will try to help him because that is her way of reaction. But husband don't want to take help just like that from others. He want to try to get the solution himself. That time what wife is supposed to do, unless husband asks, she need not to do any help. If he requires any help, he will go and ask wife. Similarly, if wife has a problem, husband need not to give a solution to it immediately. First, he has to listen her patiently. That is our primary requirement. Somebody should listen her problems patiently. rather than giving a solution for it. Like this, so many differences are there. They are not same, they are not equal. They are not same, they are not identical. It's not equal, they are equal. They are equal in all aspects. They are not identical, they are not the same. Friends, if we are able to understand these differences and respect those differences, definitely we can make our life more happiest life. And we can make, wife and husband can able to make their marriage life more successful marriage life.